Hello again, I'm Bob Weir with the Cross Timbers Gazette, and today's guest is Barbara Fleming, who is running for a Place 4 seat on the Highland Village City Council. Ms. Fleming has a touch of laryngitis, but we hope everything will be picked up well. We have the boom mic very close by, so I'm sure we can pick it up. Ms. Fleming and her husband Jim are retired and living in Highland Village for 37 years. She is on the Highland Village Public Art Advisory Board, secretary of the Highland Village Lions Club, a member of the Highland Village Women's Club, and a member of Treach Memorial Methodist Church. One of her opponents, Dan Jaworski, was recently the subject of an interview, and her other opponent, Richard Rieger, has also been invited. Thank you for being here, Ms. Fleming.
Thank you for the invitation, Bob.
If you would, please give voters some background information such as education, occupation, community involvement, etc.
As Bob said, I am a Texas girl. I grew up in Midland, Texas, attended Midland High School, and attended Sul Ross University. Shortly thereafter, I gravitated to this area and lived in Louisville for approximately 40 plus years. I've been very active in my business career as a real estate salesperson and broker, which has been for 40 years. And unlike my other two candidates, all of my business career has been local, rather than commuting or going to a company someplace outside of the area. While I was a broker, I was fortunate enough to work with the local Board of Realtors. I've served as president on 2 different occasions, served on all the committees, was the first tree pack chairman, which involved raising money for the Texas Real Estate Political Action Committee, and many trips to Austin and Washington, D.C. I also was elected as a first vice president of Region 4 to the Executive Committee of the Texas Association of Realtors. Also during that time, I served as chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, Louisville. I chaired many organizations such as Youth and Family Counseling, Business and Professional Women's Clubs, Keep Louisville Beautiful, was on United Way, and it goes on and on and on. I believe in giving back. I believe in commitment. I am here in Highland Village and looking forward to running for City Council.
Thank you. Can you tell us what are the most important issues facing Highland Village residents right now?
The most important issues at the present time will be keeping our standard of life, our quality of life, at its present, and even building on that. Highland Village is close to build out as far as residential and commercial. We are fortunate at the time to have the most competent police and fire, excellent parks and recreations department, our public works, and each of those are facing issues. Police and fire, there has just been a review of a task force which came back of the fire department. Some changes were made, but the most important one is they are installing a new CAD system in which they are going to be reviewing the calls that come in so they can make an educated decision on the decision of whether to build a second fire station. And they will look at this over a period of time and then revisit the situation, making recommendations. My voice is going. The Parks and Recreation Department's very busy. They've just implemented a dog run in one of the parks. Shortly, whenever the construction is finished on 35, they will be getting Copperas Park back, which will be needed to be renovated. The Public Works Department is currently installing new water lines, and streets are being worked on as well. The city staff does an excellent job of guiding and giving us goals to reach. And I'm very happy and would be delighted to work in that area.
All right, could you give
Excuse me.
residents some information about the Highland Village Public Art Advisory Board?
I would love to. Excuse me.
Sure.
The Public Art Advisory Board was established 2 years ago, and it consists of 5 people. I was selected chairperson, and last year in May, we held our first festival at the shops of Highland Village. We also have our second festival coming up on May 7th, which is currently May 7th, also is voting day. So come out and visit the festival, visit all our local artists, and then go and vote for your candidate of choice. The first festival was extremely successful. There will be activities for children, face painting, art projects, there's music, and as I said, all of the artists. And we're looking forward to growing our art.
Now, you already mentioned that Highland Village is just about built out. There is very little room for further development, I suppose.
That is absolutely correct. There is a small amount of both commercial and residential left to build on.
All right, would you tell us for what type of campaigning will you be doing? For like, are you doing door-to-door literature mail-outs or things of that nature?
This is my first political campaign, so it's an adventure for me. Yes, we have signs out. We have flyers, which we're knocking on doors and delivering. We're attending meetings. We're doing interviews like this. I also have a Facebook page that is Barbara Fleming for HVCC, or you can go to my regular face page, just Barbara Fleming. I have a email address of Barbara Fleming Campaign at AOL.com, and we also have a website up, which is under Barbara Fleming Campaign. Would like for everyone to visit those, and my entire background and honors received are listed on those sites.
So the website is Barbara Fleming Campaign
Yes, sir.
at .com, rather?
.com, yes,
.com?
sir.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to say about your campaign?
I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. As I said, this is my first campaign. Voting is a privilege. As I said, the polls are open on May 7th. There is early voting that begins April 25th through 30th from 5 to 5, and then on May 2nd and 3rd from 7 to 7. I look forward to seeing everyone at the polls.
Well, thank you, Ms. Fleming, for
Thank
being here,
you.
and good luck in the
My
campaign.
privilege.
And thank you for watching.